Hey guys, Ashlane here, coming at you today with a really big announcement. Supercell announced today that they are now cracking down on cheating of all forms across all 4 of their games. That means modding, Xmod, iMod, every variation, botting, everything is going to now result in bans. Aggressive bans from here on out. Now, I do have a couple pieces of information. I will refer you guys to the forums. If this video is out, that means that the forum post with more details is out as well. So I'll go ahead and link that in the description as soon as I have it. Probably if you're listening to this right now, it is already there. But essentially, like I said, now they're really cracking down, finally, for a lot of us, on modding. Namely, I'm going to address specifically modding in Clash of Clans, because although it will also be detected and accounts will be banned in Clash Royale and also in Boom Beach and even Heyday, like botting type accounts, will all be affected and banned from here on out. So let me answer a couple questions that may arise from this announcement. Number one is today, Monday, there was probably an announcement on the forums, and if not in-game, then there will be also some sort of an announcement in-game on every single device, so that way no one has an excuse for not being able to see this. And, you know, ironically, it was actually the same thing that I said in my If I Was on the Clash Team episode a few weeks ago on how I would address the issue personally, and that is with a blanket warning for everybody right now. It's a one-time warning that they will not tolerate any forms of modding, any forms of cheating in any way, and then aggressive bans will be forthcoming. Now, a lot of people might ask when these bans will start. It won't be today, it won't be Monday, but it will be real soon, as in this week. But with that said, don't expect all the bans to come together on the same day. It will be a rolling ban system. So there's a lot of reasons behind this, but that I'm not going to get into. But mainly, it's important to know that just because one account has been banned or suspended and another account has not been banned or suspended, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're detecting one person and not the other. It's really important to keep in mind that this will be a rolling, evolving, and ongoing process from now until eternity. There will not be any more modding. So I want to address specifically Clash of Clans, namely why I think it's a good thing. You guys know that I said in my previous video that I don't think people who have done this up until now, you know, it's been 2 years now that people have been doing this and getting away with it, and after a certain amount of time, when Supercell doesn't react to these things or punish anybody, more and more people start to do it, and there are elements of modding that people seem to genuinely enjoy. So, you know, you have to take all those things into account. They're going to be losing a significant part of their player base, or hopefully those players will opt to just change to fair play, and everybody will be happy. They're, you know, in a perfect world scenario, which, you know, I don't believe is actually going to happen, but in a perfect world scenario, no one's accounts will be banned at this point. No accounts will be banned, because everybody got the warning. You know, there's going to be, like I said, a forum post. There's going to be this video. I'm sure all the other YouTubers will be putting out videos on this. And also, you know, frankly, I think this is really good for the game. And the reason being is because of the future, not the past of the game. And not only does it allow fair play clans to compete at the highest level in the game and not have to question their own clanmates themselves and their opponents, but more importantly, it allows the future of the game to actually be in a position where we can add new competitive modes to the game, specifically, again, Clash of Clans here, and not have to worry about people you know, using third-party software to get an advantage. Sure, a lot of people enjoy doing that, and they have a lot of fun in that, and, you know, I can see how that might be entertaining to some people, but ultimately, it's against terms of service, and finally, Supercell is doing something about it. They're finally cracking down, and I really am excited, because in my mind, this really opens up the door to the viability of something like tournaments, or something like more competitive additions to the game, where we can all be on the same equal playing field. So that's why I think this is a really good thing for Clash of Clans. I'm excited. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it. So remember, bans will be coming soon, as in this week. As of the time of this recording, I'm not actually sure exactly what the first offense ban and the second offense ban will be. That might be in the forum post, but you can go ahead and check that out for more information regarding that. So let's cover all the basics, right? So all 4 games, that even means Clash Royale. I've heard there's like some sort of a mod out there that allows you to tell what your opponent's elixir is. So if you're using that, your account will also be susceptible to being suspended and banned. So this is just huge, guys. This is huge. I mean, whether or not you were a fair play player yesterday, come next week and the following weeks and months, we will all be fair play. We'll all be on the same level. We'll be playing against people, and we know they have no competitive advantage or disadvantage. So it's going to be definitely game-changing in a lot of ways, especially when we see people who used to be great attackers suddenly having struggles. So it will definitely be interesting. I'm not above saying that there might be people in my own clan, even though we claim to be, and we are, fair play as best as we can. But, you know, the onus has been on the players and the clan leaders of these clans up until now to try to do our own vetting system and to choose whether or not we allow that sort of thing in our clan. But now Supercell is making the decision for us. So, you know, we'll end this video in giving some credit to Supercell. I've been pretty hard on them in the past regarding modding. I put out 3 or 4 videos on why I think it's a big issue, especially going forward. Again here, I'm not about lambasting people who have used mod in the past. You know, it's not about what I feel or what anybody feels. It's about doing what is fair to the entire community and what's fair for the future of Clash of Clans. Because to have a good competitive future, at the risk of repeating myself, we need to make sure we're all on equal playing ground, or then what's the sense in having these new competitive elements added to the game in 2016 and beyond, right? I mean, who wants to go into a clan war tournament where half the clans or individuals are cheating and half are not? Half are using software, half are not. So guys, props to Supercell for doing something, for taking a stand, and potentially losing some of their player base here, and hopefully gaining some players who may have left over the frustration of this issue in return. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Interested to read the comments on this video. As always, take care, guys.